Hi guys, so I'm trying to get my lighting together. Okay, this looks a little better. Um, but I decided to try to record a video, uh, basically to witness my struggle with nursing school and hopefully to encourage someone else that may be in my same position to know that they can survive nursing school and they can make it in a position that I am in if they're in the same position. So I'll just give you a little rundown about me and then tell you this is my first video. So hopefully it's not too long, but I just give you a general idea of the type of student that I actually am in nursing school. So I'm 27. I'm a young mom. I have a 7 and a 3-year-old. And my previous background, I was a CNA. I'm still a CNA. Right now, I do mental health work. And I decided to go to nursing school probably a few years ago. I started off very slowly with prereqs. And then I started applying for schools probably like a year and a half ago. I wasn't getting into any because of my grades, and different schools were telling me they needed this prereq and then they needed that prereq, and I just found myself like taking all these different classes. So I did get accepted into one school, Gwinnett Mercy, but it was too costly for me. It was a BSN program. So then again, I started taking classes trying to get into another program where I just realized that I'm just taking all these classes. I got prereqs, but I'm not getting into any programs. I went through a lot of different changes in my life. I ended up getting separated from my husband and then later on getting divorced. And I just was like, look, I need to get into this field. And trying to get into these programs was so competitive. So I decided to go into an LPN program, which I was like dreading because of the stuff that I heard about it. But when I got in there, and like even now, I don't see where people think that LPNs are any lower than RNs because the struggle of nursing school is still the same. I am now currently 4 months into my program. I'm in level 2. They have 4 levels. I'm currently in level 2. The classes that I have is med surg nursing. I have nutrition, and I have psych, and I have fundamentals too. I'm doing okay with everything. The struggle for me is med surg. It's very time consuming. You really have to not necessarily, you can't, if you're a previous student before, you probably used to skimming over stuff or learning just enough information to answer the questions on the test. Nursing is not that at all. Nursing requires critical thinking, requires you to really break down the issue and really figure out what it's all about. And then you have to spit it out as if you were teaching your client or your patient care measures for them to be able to manage their symptom, disease, or complication that they have. So I can show you guys my books. This is my med surg book. I don't think I have any other my other books, but when I tell you the struggle is real, I am managing right now. Like I said, in my life, I am 27. I work as a mental health worker 3 days out of the week. I can't work anymore because if I work anymore, it conflicts with my school schedule. I'm in school Monday through Wednesday, 8:15 to 4 o'clock, and then Thursdays and Fridays we have clinical for 7 to 2:30. And then not only do we have clinical at 7, but our clinical instructor requires us to be there at 6:30 in the morning. So it just, makes the struggle even harder. So I, understand completely for those out there that may be, and I'm a single mother, that may be in my position that's trying to struggle, or that's not trying to struggle, I'm sorry, but is starting to struggle, trying to understand, if they will make it, is this even possible with the boat that we are in? And I want to say that it is possible, and that was the purpose, bringing it to the purpose of why I recorded this video. I will be recording these videos just to show you my at least week-to-week struggle of being in this program, being a single parent, starting a little later than some, trying to still manage working, living alone, and bust out them grades so that I can be able to progress in my levels and graduate next year. My graduation date is in July, and when I graduate, I planned on bridging over to either my BSN or my RN. So I just hope that you guys enjoy my first video, and hope you will tune in once a week. I can't really say exactly when I will be making the videos, probably on Sundays, but once a week to just hear my weekly rants about, my program. My program as of now, I can give you a breakdown. The program that I am in is in Pennsylvania. It started off with 33 students in level 1. We are now down to 29 students in level 2. And a lot of the students in the program are struggling now with med-surg. Just like I said, this seems like to be the difficult class in the level. And it takes a lot of time, which after I finish this video I'm about to get into, but to really digest the chapters and really understand what is going on in the book, and really know the knowledge. You can't just learn it, spit it out on a test and forget it. This is stuff that you really have to digest, and that probably is going to be my absolute hardest problem, because with the schedule that I have trained myself to learn just enough to pass the test, but now I'm having to really digest the information. So my next video probably won't be this Sunday. We are actually out of school this whole week for Christmas break and New Year's Eve break, which thank God, I'm glad that they implemented into the program because it was needed. But my next video will be the following Sunday, and I hope you guys tune in. As of now, I can tell you, if you push forward, you can do anything. I can admit to you guys, failed 2 of my med-surg tests. I have 3 more, and then I have a final. So like I said, the struggle will be real, and I want you guys to witness each and every week of my struggle, so that way, later on down the road, before you start a program, or if you are in the program, you can look at me and say, wow, there is someone out here that is in my same position and is making it through their program. If I could push through, then I can make it as well. So I wish you guys have a good week, a happy New Year's, and definitely tune in, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, to hear my chronicles on my program. Thank you very much. God bless.